Wendy Hassenpflug,
Hi.
you're here early.
I am.
Sort of.
I'm usually here a little later. You're right.
Yeah. So, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for asking.
You host Vibrant Living on Tuesdays.
I do.
Yeah, and you're switching to like 3 times a week now. Is that happening?
Eventually, yes.
Eventually?
That's the goal at some point.
Okay, but you can listen.
Right now, it's just once, the second Tuesday.
Second Tuesday, and you can listen to all the podcasts at hometownstation.com. But we're not here to talk about that.
No.
We are here to talk about Isagenix.
Yes.
Isagenix is a healthy living and lifestyle company that specializes in weight loss, skincare, energy, and performance, and healthy aging. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But I want to talk maybe for people that don't know, what's your background? What are your, this is healthy living stuff. You do healthy living stuff, right? So what is your background?
My background is definitely healthy living. I've taught dance for the majority of my life, actually. So I'm into healthy movement, right? And owning Vayu Yoga. Yoga is a big part of that as well for me. So bringing that into the picture, what I've incorporated recently is Isagenix and the whole lifestyle and putting it all together. And that's always been something that I've been interested in and was always looking for something to bring into my repertoire. So I'm always looking for high quality nutrition, ideas of how to live my life, more vibrantly and more healthy. And my husband and I, in the last few years have started that path together, which has been wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so I'll ask you this. I didn't prep you by asking you this, but do you see a shift? I see a shift in the way people eat, because we're talking about nutrition here. I've seen a shift in people used to be, marketing fooled people,
right,
more or less,
right,
into buying whatever they wanted them to buy. But now people are actually looking at labels. They're making sure that, maybe we should buy organic and stuff like that. Do you see a shift in that as much as I do? Or what are you seeing out there? Because you're with healthy people and stuff all the time.
Yes,
so.
Absolutely. I actually went through my holistic nutritionist certification quite a long time ago when I was a personal trainer. And back then, it was like, nobody knew about organic, and if they knew about it, they're like, "Shh, that's just for hippies," or "That's way too expensive," or whatever. There was all these weird responses.
Which it is still for hippies. Let's not.
Yeah, no, no. I would disagree now. I mean, you can get organic at Walmart now, so it's everywhere. But it's not just organic. It's looking for, the sources of where your food is coming from and the process that it's made. And that's huge. And yes, I think there is a huge shift on that nowadays. People are becoming more aware of how to read a label and what does this mean and what am I looking for? And it's wonderful to see that. Yeah,
that's a cool thing. And so we're speaking with Wendy Hassenpflug. She is representing Isagenix. So talk to me about, how did you get involved with Isagenix? Well, maybe let's start with, what is Isagenix?
Sure.
Let's start with that first.
Yeah. Well, Isagenix, if you look at the word itself, actually means balanced living, balanced life, which is wonderful that it actually means that. And that's what I have found through working with this product and working with the company is a more balanced life. But Isagenix is just that. It's a wonderful company that we came across about 5 years ago that does offer an amazing high-quality nutrition supplement and meal replacement system, as well as skincare system. There's a whole vitamin system as well called Product B with Isagenesis. And there's also a huge support system and resources available for personal development and wealth creation. And that's the whole picture when you look at health. So that, to me, is what Isagenix is for my husband and I.
Yeah, health isn't just what you eat.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, right? So, so expand on that a little bit. It's not just what you eat. Right?
Yeah. Well, and, being in that field for quite a few years now, I always thought if I worked out the correct way for my body and I ate the right things for my body, the right fuel, the right movement, then I'm on track and I'm doing what I need to do, which is a good start. And for many years, I thought that's what it was all about. And point is, there's more to it. You got to be thinking the right things and feeling the right things and hanging around with the right people that are inspiring you and not expiring you, and working towards having enough money to free up your time to be able to spend time with the people that you want and do things that you want to aid to your own health. So it is a huge picture that I wasn't seeing before that I now see clearly.
Okay, and so what stuck out to you about Isagenix? How did you get involved? What was that journey process for you?
Yeah, about 5 years ago, 2 good friends of ours introduced us to Isagenix, and they introduced us by actually showing us what it was like for them to be eating the product and having the product in their system. And that sounds weird, but we noticed something was different about them. And there's just people that you're like, wow, something's really different about you. And, it makes you want to talk to them and find out what's different. And I want what you have. And how do I do that? And so they brought us, they introduced us to the Isagenix product. We started the product about 5 years ago. And we have continued with the product. I mean, you still eat food as well, but we've continued that for 5 years now, and it's just getting better. Not just the product itself and what they're doing with expanding the product and research and involving research studies and so forth with it, but the fact that I've actually never worked for a company in all of my years that has ever been so supportive, had resources there for you at any way you want, whether it's through conference calls or personal coaching or websites to look up articles or whatever it might be. But I've never felt so supported by other people and with a lack of competition. Every job I've ever been in, and I've been in lots of jobs. I've been working since I was 11, so a lot of jobs. I know.
Like a sheet metal factory when you were 11? Just child labor stuff going on?
Yeah. No, I grew up in a tourist town in Colorado, so, in the summer, everybody works. But I really have never been involved in a company that has been so supportive without that competition. Everybody supports one another, and the healthier you are, then the healthier everybody else becomes in every aspect.
Awesome. Okay, so explain to people if you were to get this product, what do you get? Like, what is it that we're doing? Is it like a meal plan? Is it what are you getting when people talk to you and get involved in this?
Yeah, it's a great question, Kyle. I ask people what it is that they want in their life first. What excites you and what would change your life right now for you? Would it be being able to make some more money right now and have an extra $500 a week? Would it be feeling that you are putting high quality nutrition into your system? Would it be weight loss? Would it be feeling that you would like to add more supplements to your life? What it is that you're looking for at that point. And from there, then I determine what it is that would work best for them to try. It's always just trying, because you're never going to know. I mean, Isagenix is not FDA approved. We do not claim that we're going to heal any diseases or cure anything. It's nothing like that. It's a supplement, and it's just like when you supplement your yoga practice and eating the right things and so forth. So most people get a package from me that is going to include what they're, I do the energy and performance focus because I've really increased my bike riding lately, and I'm really into working more towards finding my athletic side again. So I do, supplements that are helping me with my recovery time and building that endurance that I need and helping me along my way of riding that bike up the really steep mountains and coming down the other side without falling.
That's
which
positive.
Is fun, but scary. Just ask my husband, honey, slow down. So yeah, it depends on the person. Okay. I do have a lot of clients that have used it for weight loss, and it just depends. But yes, it's figuring out what it is that you would like to change and enhance in your life. And from there, that's where I step in and help you find the right product for you.
Awesome. Okay, cool. How do people find out more information about this? Where do they call you? Do they?
Yeah, they can absolutely call me. They can also email me. We have our own website. It's my name, which is kind of challenging.
That's true.
Wendy.Hassenpflug, Hassenpflug at isagenix.com. Yeah, that's I know. But they can also find me out here locally at Vayu Yoga, and that's it's down in Newhall or VayuYoga.com. There's many ways to find Wendy Hassenpflug.
Okay. And then you can ask her more questions. They can berate you with questions, interrogate you all they want.
Yes,
about
please.
Isagenix especially. Any other information? I think we're good. Do I need to make sure you say anything else? I think we're good. I think we nailed it.
Well, we're going to be a part of the Home and Garden Show for the first time.
Yeah, the KHTS Home and Garden Show.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be out there. So if you have any questions for that, go out there as well.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be for the Direct Sales Symposium. We'll be a part of the symposium, and then we'll have a booth. So
awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Cool. Thanks, Wendy, for stopping by.
Thank you, Kyle.
And also the second Tuesday, you can listen to Wendy and Shannon Levy-Heath on Vibrant Living with Vayu Yoga. So that's 11 o'clock, second Tuesday of every month, or go to hometownstation.com. Thanks again for stopping by. Isagenix with Wendy Hassenpflug, AM 1220 KHTS.